In this dynamic investment landscape, it is important to stay abreast with news and market happenings. Our mission at FSMOne.com is to help investors around the world invest globally and profitably. Whether you are seasoned or new to investing, you can always find fresh insights at FSMOne.com. In this session, hear from Katherine Chua, Assistant Manager, Investment Advisory at FSMOne.com, as she shares how you can access curated investment ideas, portfolio strategies, and more at FSMOne.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Katherine, and I'm from FSMOne Investment Advisory team. I believe we have heard a lot and digested a lot of information across the last few weeks of this event, and I hope this has got you motivated, or at least get you interested to kickstart your investment and spark some interest to investing. In this session, let me share with you the products and services on our platform and how you can make full use of our research materials to bring your portfolio to greater heights. So without further ado, let's get started. This is the overview of the content which I will be covering in the next few slides. At any point in time, if you have any questions, please type them in our events page at the bottom of this video, and we will get them and we will address them later in the Q&A session. So before I start, this is a little background to FSMOne. We were formerly known as fundsupermart.com, and our company was incorporated in Singapore in year 2000. We are a DIY platform, and we are the B2C division of iFast Financial Private Limited. One of our key milestones is being listed on SGX main board in December 2014. So over the years, we have expanded our business to Hong Kong, Malaysia, India, and mainland China, growing our group's asset under administration to 14.45 billion Sing dollar as of end of last year, December. We have increased the accessibility of the investment products to retail investors as well as institutional clients and clinched many prestigious awards. Today, our presence in the financial industry is recognizable, and with the same goal in mind in year 2000, we are always looking for new investment ideas for our investor, and so that you can invest globally and profitably. As mentioned, we are a DIY platform, and you can access your portfolio anytime, anywhere. There are products available here on the platform to help you consolidate all your investment holdings under one roof. So with a click of a button or just a swipe of a finger, you will be able to see a top-down view of your portfolio and rebalance your investments accordingly. As of all transactions are executed 100% online, all your historical trades can be downloaded into an Excel file, and our users can track their entry, exit price, dividends collected, fees paid, and so on. So with this orderly way of keeping tab of your cash flows and your profit and loss, it saves you the hassle of remembering multiple passwords to log into multiple platforms just to have a glance of how your investments are doing. So on our platform, you can trade in Singapore, Hong Kong, and US exchanges. And our transaction cost is only 0.08% for all exchanges. For selected SGX stocks and ETF, investor can use their CPF ordinary account and SRS monies to invest. You will also be able to participate in stocks IPO and ETFs IOP and be alerted of any corporate actions on your securities. You may choose to opt for scrip dividends or participate in rights issue or to register for EGM or AGM via your investment account. Even our CDP linkage form can be submitted online, and this allows you to sell your CDP stocks and ETF via our platform at the same attractive rate of 0.08%. Moving on, our research team has also created a list of stocks within the thematic portfolios, which seeks to identify and capitalize on long-term megatrends that will drive tomorrow's market. Some of these investment trends include aging population, China urbanization, millennials, digitalization of consumption, and smart cities. And for income and value investors, we have good news for you as well. There is a portfolio in this theme and category. Also, one of the common questions we get from investors is not knowing which ETF to pick, as there's thousands of them listed on New York, Hong Kong, and Singapore. So on our website, you will be able to find the ETF focus list, which will serve as a starting point to your investment decision. We have classified these ETFs in 6 broad categories, such as core equities, fixed income, country and sector-specific funds, as well as tactical play ideas. This list is refreshed yearly, and the funds are selected based on qualitative and quantitative factors, like this choice of underlying index, asset under management, expense ratio, tracking error, liquidity, and replication methods, so on and so forth. So to bring that further, we also allow investors to invest via a regular savings plan strategy. So let me explain more on the next slide. As markets do not go up in a straight line, investing in a regular savings plans allow you to dollar cost average and smoothen your overall portfolio return over time. We have 50 ETFs available on our platform, including tactical plays into China tech, global financial, semiconductors, cloud computing ETFs, and more. The minimum investment amount starts from $50 Sing dollar a month, and there's no minimum commitment period. Investor can choose to terminate and stop the investment anytime. And in line with this, what and where to invest, we are offering 0% waiver of the subscription cost for the next 6 months. So I think what's the best time to get started than now? Yeah, so apart from stocks and ETF on our platform, we also do offer bonds, ranging from retail bonds, wholesale corporate bonds, and Singapore government bonds. As a DIY platform, you can use the bond selector tool to predefine your search criteria for bonds, such as the bond duration, coupon, yield, and currency. And you can read out on all the important features that you need to know about them before investing, such as like the reset rate, coupon reset date, and so on and so forth. Yeah. So wholesale bond markets are actually pretty opaque in nature, where prices tends to be less transparent since they are traded over the counter, OTC they call it. What our platform aims to do is to eliminate this opacity and let you have direct access to the dealers to request for updated pricing of these bonds. Our bonds are quoted without markup, and this gives you the closer estimate to the live price. So simply just click on the request for quote button on the product landing page, and the dealing team will revert to you. Our team of fixed income analysts also publish a recommended bonds report on a semi-annual basis. So just last week, in this report we have just published, it covers the financial health of over 50 issuers and gives you a quick commentary on the bonds issued and which to consider. I would think that this certainly serves as a good reference to find out more about the bond issuer or guarantor and its credit health. This team of analysts also publish weekly updates and also developments and happening of the fixed income markets. There are plenty of articles available on our platform to educate readers and to empower them with knowledge and to make well-informed decisions and to take charge of your own investments. Also, you can be alerted when there is a new bond offered in the primary market, either via SMS or email free of charge. Lately, we have also set up a Telegram group under Bond Supermart, where you can follow daily updates of the credit markets. And if you like listening to podcasts, you can also find our podcast series called You Hunters on iTunes, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Lastly, if you are an accredited investor, you can diversify your bond investment via our Bond Express platform. Instead of investing $250,000 per lot size, you can buy each corporate bond from just $5,000 nominal per piece. In this list of Bond Express bonds, there are credits issued by HSBC, UBS, OUE, Singapore Press Holding, Thomson Medical, China Evergrande, Oxley, and so on. So moving on to unit trust investments, just like the recommended bonds report, we also do a yearly review of our fund's choice. So this can be a starting point for a new investor if you don't know where to look at for the funds. So these funds that we actually cherry pick on the platform are selected based on merits. We look at quantitative factors such as performance, risk management, expense ratio. And there's also qualitative factors we consider such as the fund's consistency in investment approach and key personnel and stability of the management team. Our platform is also equipped with the tools for you to shortlist funds and also compare its performance with its selected index. This is useful if you wish to see if the active fund is able to outperform an index or comparing funds in similar investment space. There's also an online advisory to request that you can submit to get in touch with my team, and a short questionnaire will be prompted to find out more about your risk profile and also your financial goals. Having known all these, we can then propose something that is tailored for you. Okay, so right now, after going through so many products, and if you're still lost, fret not. We have a managed portfolio where we will do the homework for you and invest on your behalf. Our dedicated team of portfolio managers and research analysts study the full spectrum of unit trusts and ETFs to select the right products for your portfolio. We monitor the portfolio daily, digesting global financial and economic data, event, and also leverage on our regional research team for more in-depth analysis and insights. So unlike other robo-advisors out there which invest mainly in ETFs and uses algorithm to rebalance the investment, this portfolio holds mostly active managed funds like the unit trust investments. And we play an active role in selecting and weighing each of the individual products. Our valuation-driven approach helps us to uncover value, and there's research done behind each and every decision and moves. So on a quarterly basis, we also do conduct webinars to inform you of the changes in the quarter and also how we are positioning your portfolio moving forward. Also, as a part of the cash management solution on FSMOne.com, your investment account automatically comes with a multi-currency cash account, which functions like your trading wallet. In this wallet, you can store various trading currency and do a currency conversion using live FX rates on the platform. Dividends collected can also be kept in their original currency, and these cash do use the basic interest rates. So taking things further, we also have introduced this account called the Auto Sweep account. So FSMOne basically manages this on a discretional basis for you. An investor can opt into this account and deposit Sing dollars into this Auto Sweep account and earns a projected yield of 0.688%. Monies kept in this account can be used to pay for all investment products mentioned earlier without any lag time. So sales proceeds and dividend income collected in Sing dollar will also be automatically deposited here to earn the extra yield in such low interest rates environment. Yeah, so you might be wondering how we actually deliver the 0.688%, right? So our secret is in the very next slide. When you top up your money into this account, we will help you to manage the funds that's inside here. And as you can see, instead of keeping 100% in cold hard cash, where yields only base interest of 0.03%, we help you to invest 80% of it. We deploy them into very safe segments of the fixed income market, like money market funds and short duration bond funds. Money market funds such as Fullerton SGD Cash Fund deposit Sing dollar in various banks' short-term fixed deposit with most placement period of less than 4 weeks. And this fund is extremely liquid. The short duration bond fund of our choice for this cash management account invests in high quality bond portfolio with an average credit rating of A-. The weighted duration of the fund is about a year's time, and the last 20% of your monies will be safeguarded in cold hard cash. So in summary, this three-part composition forms the Auto Sweep portfolio. It allows your idle cash to compound returns while waiting for investment opportunities in the markets. As these funds are highly liquid, you can use them anytime and deploy them into your investment products on this platform. And even if you invest in non-Sing dollar, the amount will be earmarked and be converted automatically for you after your trades has been executed. So late last year, we have also revamped our mobile application. It is actually very easy to use, and we highly recommend you to download our mobile app on either App Store or Google Play Store. You can scan the QR code in this slide, or you can just search the App Store for FSM Mobile. Not only you can track your investment portfolio or create a watch list for all your different securities, You can also browse our latest research articles by clicking on the research icon. So I would like to draw your attention within this research icon. We do have this thing called the star rating report, where you can click on each of the various country, regional markets to view our investment outlook and how attractive this segment is. This page is actually updated quarterly, and during the star rating exercise, the team looks at key valuation metrics like PE, PB ratio, expected earning growth, as well as expected earning yields to determine how attractive a particular market is. So 5-star represents the market being most extremely attractive, and we will recommend overweight position in these markets. So currently, our top picks are, as mentioned by our colleague earlier, Katherine, lies in China, Hong Kong, emerging markets, and Asia. So at this point, you might be thinking that there seems to be a ton of information to digest, and you may not have the time to keep up with all these information. So I do encourage you to join our Telegram group, as it allows you to digest daily news in bite-sized bullet point form. Within each message bundles, there are also links to various research pieces should you wish to find out more. So you can head to the Telegram app and join us and get updated today. So lastly, if you wish to have a chat with us regarding how to construct your portfolio or hear our latest view on the current market outlook and investment ideas, please feel free to reach us via any of these methods, and we will surely get back to you. Should you prefer a face-to-face appointment, do come to our office at Raffles Place, and we urge you to schedule an appointment ahead of your visit. So with this slide, I shall end off my presentation for this evening, and thank you for your attention, and I'll hand the time now back to Geraldine.